Thank you, Vicky, and first of all, thank you very much for the Oxford University Chinese Society of Association and Scholars for the opportunity to be here and speak at this prestigious institution, and also thank you for the fellows at Exeter College for allowing me to speak here today. It's very interesting. My grandfather studied at Exeter. He graduated in 1927. He matriculated in 1923 and did his graduate in 1927 in law here. It was interesting, if I was to speak to him in 1927, I would have said, I'm going to be giving a talk on marketing. He would say, marketing? What are you talking about? I mean, there's no such thing, because marketing really didn't exist in 1927. Marketing is, we all know it's changed so much over these last, 7, 8 years. I think marketing as a discipline has just evolved so much. If we look at how it's changed, you look at the social media, you look at LinkedIn, you look at Facebook, you look at Twitter, it's really undergone a paradoxical change, more so in the last 5 years, in the last 150 years. So a lot of people in this room are studying electronics, and a lot of people studying different fields and disciplines. But marketing itself has been phenomenal in terms of how much it's actually changed. Although it's changed, it also hasn't changed, because it's still fundamentally the same, and that's what we're going to really talk about. So before I get into all the exciting stuff, I just want to give you all a heads up that we're going to go pretty intense. Most people say when you listen to Pervez, it's like listening, drinking from a fire hose, because I come rapid fire and we go deep and we go fast, and we're really going to get into some really, a lot of really exciting and interesting information. So I want you to fasten your seatbelts, and I will go fast. And the reason I'm going to do some of that, because I have a lot of information to cover in a very small period of time. This talks about an hour, which normally would take me several hours. But the most important thing, the most important gift that you're giving me is your time. You can never get the time back. You can always get the money back, but you can never get your time back. So I want to make sure this time we spend together, that I provide you with maximum value. And I want you to be able to leave this room this evening with information, with knowledge, with insight that you can actually use and becomes pragmatic and real rather than theoretical. I want you to actually use some of the stuff that I'm going to tell you. So just to give you the flight path this evening. The flight path this evening is for the first 50, I'd say for the first 20 minutes, what we will do is I will take you through the fundamentals and foundations of marketing. We'll talk away the way I see marketing. Now, I see marketing very different. I see marketing as multidimensional, not monodimensional. I see marketing as colorful. I don't see it as black and white. I see marketing to be applied to all areas of your life. Most people, when they get associated with marketing, think that marketing is just a business. Marketing is not just a business. Marketing is for everyone. That's why I'm really passionate about teaching this subject. Marketing is for everyone. And my book, Marketing is King, was really all about that. How can marketing be for everyone? So that's what we're going to cover. So the first 20-25 minutes, we will talk about marketing, and we'll talk about the foundations, the fundamentals, we'll lay the ground rules. You'll feel pretty comfortable about it. And then we're going to shift gears a little bit, and then we're going to go in and I'm going to show you some case studies of real world, I call them my students. I have a lot of students, I think it's not my students, but people I've worked with, I've coached, I've counseled, who've actually used some of my material and got exceptional results. So then the first lab part will be case studies. So maybe a little bit boring for you in the first 20-25 minutes, but important, because if you don't get the foundations and fundamentals, when I start to show you how it's applied, then you're not going to contribute to it. So, having said that, let's dive into marketing a little bit. The first marketing guru that existed was a guy called Thomas Smith. He wrote a book in 1885 called Successful Advertising. And it's very interesting, because in 1885, Thomas Smith's principle was that to do marketing, you have to be able to go out and you have to be able to get your message out. Now, for you people who are in science or engineering, you know these things, we have the sound to noise ratio, right? And if you want to get your message out, you've got to raise the message, lower the noise and raise the sound, right? Marketing hasn't fundamentally changed. I mean, even today it's actually worse, because you've got more noise. And one of the biggest problems you'll face as you go looking for jobs is you're going to have to get over the noise barrier. There's a lot of noise out there. When you send your resume for a job, when you go to try and get in touch with somebody, the biggest problem you've got is noise. And Thomas Smith, way back in 1885, he pointed this out, that it takes 20 impressions for you to actually get through to somebody. And what's interesting is that in marketing, if you go and work for a marketing communications company, we have this thing called impact is equal to reach times frequency. Impact is equal to reach times frequency. If you want to be impactful, you have to reach somebody and you have to reach them frequently. So that really hasn't really changed. What has changed is the mechanism by which we reach people. So, looking at 178 years of marketing history, the first paid advertisement was done in France. It was actually taken in France in 1885. This was the first paid advertisement was in France in 1885. That's when I started teaching business and around 1908. And when my grandfather was here, 1920s, really, he most probably was talking about radio advertising. And then, we moved on, and over the 178 years, we then moved into guerrilla marketing, worked in database marketing, and today we're into social media marketing. So marketing has evolved a lot, and it's evolved significantly over the last, especially over the last 8 years with all the social media platforms. Now, you're here because you're seeing the flyer. Marketing is the answer. Well, this is not a multiple choice. You can choose, and marketing is the answer. And the reason I'm passionate about it, and the reason I will tell you this, is because everything that happens around you is due to marketing. Products are sold due to marketing. Relationships are built due to marketing. Jobs are found due to marketing. Marketing is the engine that drives our economy, and very fundamental. So, this is not a lecture. I'm not going to lecture you folks this evening. You go to enough lectures. You have enough lectures. We're going to make this a little bit fun, and we're going to make this a little bit entertaining. So I'm going to get you guys involved a little bit with me, and I want you to play with me a little bit here. So when you leave here, you've really got it in your gut what marketing is, and you can take it and you can use it, and it can be part of something of your everyday life. That's what I'm really passionate about. So we're going to have a little quiz here. And if I said tomorrow, we're going to go, you can either come with me tomorrow, and we can go hunting, or you can come with tomorrow and we can go fly fishing, or you can come with tomorrow and we can go farming. And I like people in this room because I like to get a feeling of flavour of people in the room in terms of, what kind of marketers I have in the room. So how many people tomorrow would like to come with me? And we're going to take a day out. We're going to go hunting. Raise your hand if you want to go hunting with tomorrow. All right. A lot of hunters here. Good. And again, nothing wrong, nothing right. I'm just telling you what type of personality marketing persona you are. How would you like to go fly fishing with me tomorrow? Oh, about the same, interesting. Nice balance. And how many would like to go farming? It's okay. It's okay. I have nothing against the farmers. Nothing against the farmers. Okay. Now, that was a bit of fun, but there's actually some marketing rationale behind this. Because if you're a hunter, what that tells me, if you come to me and say, Ali, I need your advice, I want to do some marketing. What type of marketing is going to work for me? Well, I will say, if you're a hunter, you're a direct marketer, you're a telemarketer, you're very attuned to this. Because you're looking for results. You want something fast. You want to pick up the phone. You want to talk to somebody. You want to get to a decision maker. You want to write a decision maker a letter. You want to get a response. So you're very much the hunting type. Now, so direct marketing, telemarketing, that's where your persona is taking you. If you're a fly fisherman, you're into PPC or you're into SEO. You're into pay-per-click. You're an internet marketer. You like to put bait out there. You like to put some content out there and you want people to buy up your content. Okay? Now, if you are a farmer, now Hillary's a farmer. It's okay, Hillary. You are a blogger. You like to write, don't you? Yeah. Right. You like to write. And that's okay. She wants to write. And she wants to write, she wants to do articles, she wants to blog, she wants people to come to her, and then she'll build a database and she'll market that database. So again, just a very quick personality persona test here, but that's how it works. Now, what else do I know about you? What else do I know about you before I come in, before I taught my talk today? You're very smart. In fact, you're exceptionally smart. You're very driven. But that's not just because you went to Oxford, that's understood. The reason you're very smart, in my opinion, because you found the key to the lock. You're here in this room because there's something in your mind which is telling you, this guy Ali Pervez is here, sounds like a good guy, maybe he's going to give me that golden nugget, maybe he's going to give me the key, that'll open the door, and so you're curious, and I think that's a wonderful thing, and I want you to tap yourself all on the back, because you have found the key, because marketing is the key to the lock. So, as we say in California, and I'm from California, marketing is the key to the lock, baby. It's what opens the door, and it what lets you in, and it will get you what you want. And I'll provide just a few some door lock. So, formal introduction of your instructor today. My name is Ali Pervez, as Vicky introduced you. I've had 3 decades of marketing experience in 22 different countries. After my MBA at National Business School, I've done all types of marketing projects, marketing research, marketing planning, marketing development, product launch, you name it, I've done it. It's been a lot of fun. I was part of the executive team in California that sold this company called Neomorphic for $70 million within 1 year. We sold it for $70 million a year. I won 2 vice president awards at Abbott. I actually won 3, but the vice president said, if we give Ali 3, then who else is working around here? So that can go on record. I've written 2 best-selling books. I've written 3 books, 2 bestsellers. I worked with the Bain team, and we did some strategy work in India. We worked with Bain guys, and we scoped out India and some Asian strategy research. And I'm very blessed to have my book endorsed by 2 of the greatest names in marketing history, J. Conrad Levinson and J. Abraham. Now the reason I tell you all this is not to impress you. The reason I tell you this is to impress upon you that what I'm going to share with you this evening, I hope, is my knowledge, my wisdom, my expertise, my passion for this subject, that I hope helps you. I'm trying to distill here within an hour, 15 minutes, everything I know about marketing, because I've only got that limited time with you. So what I will share with you is all of this in the next hour and a half. So I've authored 3 books. One is Marketing is King, one is Get Your Black Belts in Marketing, and one is No Cash, No Problem. This evening we're going to be talking about Marketing is King, and as it says, how to build relationships, get an internship, increase sales, and find a job. Black Belt Marketing is really more about business, and Get No Cash, No Problem is about barter and trade and financial marketing. This is the #1 bestseller. This is the #1 bestseller, No Cash, No Problem. And Black Belt in Marketing is also a bestseller. But tonight we're going to focus on Marketing is King. Now, for everybody in this room, the syllabus for today's talk or today's workshop is here. If you go to marketingsking.com/free book, you can download my book for free, and you'll have it. So you don't need to take really notes here this evening. You'll have everything in my book, so feel free to download the book and take that with you. But I will stop at certain points during this talk or this lecture, and I'll say take notes now. Because there's 1 or 2 golden nuggets that we're going to hit upon. I think it's really important that you take notes at that point in time. So I'll say this is one of those, but the rest is going to be covered in the book. Okay, so what's marketing? So I said I was going to keep this fun introduction. I like a couple of answers here. What do people think? What is marketing? Because this is what we're here to talk about this evening. Why did somebody give me an answer? What do you think marketing is? Why did somebody tell me? Somebody who's brave enough before I call on somebody.
Selling.
Hillary? Selling?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think marketing is to make things look good, at least as it is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So to polish them, finesse them, and present them?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Anybody else?
Marketing is to create a market.
Good, very good. Very good. Anybody else?
It's the art or science of persuading somebody that they want something.
Excellent, very good. Very good answers. Anybody else? Okay. They're all very good answers. They're all very good answers. All very good answers. But the thing is, I'm gonna come back to why I don't believe it. Because I used to think the same type of thing, and I'm a very deep person. I've done with marketing, and I asked myself that same question. I got those same answers, but it didn't help me. It didn't help me understand what truly really it is. And I'm going to address that after this slide, because I think this slide is important, because this is what most people think marketing is. Most people think that marketing is here. This is marketing. Here's a line. And most people think, when you think of marketing, most marketers lie, cheat, or steal. Most people think that most marketers misrepresent their product, their service, their idea. That's why marketing has a bad name, because most people think that marketing people overhype things. They make false claims, they make false promises, so they're above the line, you see. In my opinion, I think that's absolutely true. I would not say that's wrong. But also, if this line is marketing, if you underrepresent yourself, if you're going for a job interview, if you're talking to somebody, I didn't have to come here tonight because I can say, oh, I don't want to speak to a bunch of officers, students, that's really scary. You guys would have lost out because I have lied, I have stolen from you guys, I've stolen my knowledge which should have been given to you. So the way I see marketing, is your ability to be able to step up to the line and to actually to step up and not go above and not lie to yourself, but at the same time not undersell yourself. Us marketing people get a bad name because we undersell ourselves. But at the same time, we oversell ourselves. But my opinion is don't undersell yourself either. Step up to the mark, because only when you step up to the mark are you truly marketing. Because it's called marketing, but you need to be on the mark of what the market wants, and then you are marketing. So it's not about overselling, but at the same time it's not about underselling. You have to step up to the mark. So, typical answers, going back to what is marketing. People, when I do this, and I've given this talk many, many times, a lot of people say, well, you know, it's something that makes the phone ring. It's demand generation, it's advertising, it's selling stuff. Some people say, it's got nothing to do with me, I have nothing to do with marketing at all, right? And some people say, you know, it's the 4 Ps. If you go to business school, then you've learned 4 Ps. And if you take the definition of marketing in the Wikipedia, the action of promoting business, including marketing, all this was good, but to me it was all business related. And so B school is product, price, place, promotion. This is what they teach you in business school. And when you talk about product, price, place, promotion in conventional business marketing, a lot of the emphasis is on the promotion. A lot of the emphasis on the promotion. That's why people did marketing as advertising. Because a lot of the emphasis is on promotion, but it's so wrong. It's so wrong. Because it's missing the how and why. How does it create demand? How does it make products look better? How does it, sell your product? And I think complexity is the enemy of execution. I think once people struggle with marketing, in my opinion, because it becomes very complex when you're looking at promotion and price and positioning and branding, these really start to confuse people. And as Einstein said, if you can't explain it simply, you really don't understand it well enough. And so, my whole book, Marketing is King, and this is where you want to write down something or keep aware of what I'm saying, is, in my opinion, and my research, and my studies, having done marketing for so long, marketing is the catalyst that brings value to the marketplace. Marketing is the catalyst that brings value to the marketplace. And this is what my book, Marketing is King, was all about. I spent a good 2-3 years researching this and trying to figure out, well, how do products and services move? How do people get jobs? If this is all marketing, how does it all happen? Because marketing is the catalyst that allows it to happen. So, what is a catalyst? If somebody shout out, what is a catalyst? Chemistry? Something that speeds up the rate of chemical reaction without being changed itself. Catalyst is something that speeds up the rate of a chemical reaction without being speed up itself. A substance that increases the rate of chemical reaction without undergoing any change itself. So marketing actually is a catalyst. It speeds things up. And the thing that speeds things up is bringing the value to the marketplace. That's the thing that's speeding up. Now, interesting enough, we now know, I told you that marketing is a catalyst that increases the speed at which value comes to the marketplace. Then the next question becomes, so what is value? What is value? Well, there's 2 types of value. There's intrinsic value and there is perceived value. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how many people know what this is? Yeah, dental floss. It's dental floss in the perceived world. But is this not just a piece of string? It's a piece of string, right? Intrinsically, this is a piece of string, but from a perceived perspective, it is dental floss, right? So in the marketing world, this becomes dental floss, and it's worth millions and millions of dollars. And the guy who developed it became a multi-billionaire, right? Because it's a piece of string, but he said, it's not a piece of string, it's dental floss. It has abrasive properties, right? It has abrasive properties. I can clean teeth with this. You can do a lot of things with a piece of string. So you see that. Now, let's go another one to give you another example. That's really important we understand the difference. This is a tie. A tie in the perceived value world is a tie.